Did my decision to follow Christ cost me anything? Now, I'm not talking about your salvation, because your salvation is free. My salvation is free. Only by Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, the atoning sacrifice. But remember Luke chapter 9, verse 23, the Bible says, right, if you want to follow me, you have to what? Pick up your cross, okay? Deny yourself and then come after me. There's a dying to self. There's a denial of self. Ambitions. There are, many of us have ambitions, and because you followed Christ, there had been decisions that you've had to make and options you had to take. And they are hard decisions. See, some of you, that decision cost social perception to decrease. Some of you, it's really difficult because, you get lesser likes on Instagram now because of what you're saying, your lifestyle now. Or you get less retweets, right? Or because it's now Bible verses that you put there. It's no longer whatever stuff that you put before. It's just social perception, or even the things, or you don't get invited as much in parties or get-togethers because you've made a stand, and it has cost some relationships. Or to some of you, it's financial comfort. You've made a decision. I'm going to pay my taxes right. I'm not going to undervalue so that I have to pay lesser capital gains. You've made decisions, and it's decreased your financial comfort because no longer do you have, you should have had more, but now it's less because you've made some decisions. Cost you your financial comfort. Or some of you, it's future relationships. I really loved him, but he doesn't put Jesus first. I just had to make a decision because Jesus is first in my life, and it wasn't in his life. It's just too hard to make it work. You've made that decision. And some of you here, I don't know, you've made the decision, I follow Christ now. And that relationship was not honoring to him because he's married. Or he's not married, but we were together in the same house. And it's uncomfortable, and now I know Jesus wants. And it's, again, connected to number 2, financial comfort, because now we're going to have to live separate lives or separate houses because we have one child. So those decisions. How many of you know this is not a popular message today? Okay? Professional career. It's cost you your professional career. Or even you've made your stand today, and the very thing that you were wanting to honor God is the very thing that's cost you your job. And you were fired or you were demoted because of your stand. Jesus says the narrow path is not easy. It's hard. 2 gates. Because a lot of preachers out there will tell you, if you follow Jesus, you'll be blessed. If you follow Jesus, you will have everything you like and want and desire. If you follow Jesus, everything will be nice and wonderful. Listen. Those guys that the New Testament scholar wrote down, some of the apostles were sawed in half. They were beheaded. They were put in boiling pots with oil. If they had to suffer through that, what makes you special? What makes me special? Fruits.